This is why you run into confusion. This is why you run into depression. This is why you run into blocks. This is why you run into stagnation. Your mind, your body, and your spirit are not aligned. What's up, my loves? Welcome to the channel. I am Jalasia, founder of Be Human, where we help you recognize, understand, and embody who you truly are by building and maintaining a healthy relationship with God, understanding yourself on a deeper level, and educating yourself on your own human nature. If you're interested in anything spirituality, mental health, lifestyle transformation, etc., please consider subscribing and stick around for this video. In today's video, I'm going to give you 5 things that you should take with you into the new year. Let's get into it. Number 1, love is the way. God dwells within all living things, within all things. Understanding that you are a very important part of this huge, formless, powerful, magnificent being really allows you to dwell in a space where you see all things as God. And in seeing all things as God, you are a complete reflection of love, because when you see things as God, you treat things as God, people, things, everything. God dwells within it all. So seeing and understanding that enables you to be a complete reflection of love. And that's really amazing, because it kind of allows you to detach from me or I and just embrace the fact that it's all just one I am all this. It kind of allows you to detach from the ego or what you consider yourself, you, and embrace the oneness in everything. Love is the way. And in order to implement that and truly be a reflection of that, the best way to do so is to see God in all things and to treat all beings with that same love, and not just love towards other beings, but also love towards yourself. Love yourself the way that you should be loved. Give yourself that love that you know you deserve. Love is the key to freedom. It is a key to liberation. It is the key to all things. Love is truly the way. Number 2, less control is more control. If you're anything like me, you want to control everything, because for me personally, I feel like there's fear on the other side of me not controlling certain things. And the fear comes from being let down and me not getting things exactly how I want it. I feel like it has a lot to do with trauma, control from a very young age, you know? And as I've gotten older, I realized that less control is really more control. Going with the flow of nature, going with the flow of God, and just truly trusting God to lead you and guide you and make sure that everything flows exactly how it's supposed to flow it's really been my form of freedom. I've just sat back and allowed God to do God. The more and more you let go of your grip on control, the more you learn to trust God and have faith in God, and the more God will reveal himself to you. Within this whole entire ordeal of you trying to let go of control, you truly understand where that need for control comes from, you know? We learn through experience, we learn through mistakes, we learn through continuous cycles of experience, you know what I mean? So if you're trying to repetitively control the same things over and over again, and you expect a different outcome after you've done this so many times, it kind of gets to a point where you realize, hey, I'm really delusional because this is not working. I need to take a different approach to this particular thing. And I feel like for me, the best approach is to let go of that control. I mean, there's certain things that you have to control, you know, there's certain things that need to be controlled, but as humans, I feel like we try to control everything. Most of us anyways, I feel like we just try to control everything, and everything is not to be controlled. That is the job of God. That is not our job. I was talking to God one day and I was like, how far do I need to go when controlling things? And God told me, control to the extent of survival. So control to the extent of survival. And I gave that some thought, and I'm like, am I surviving right now? And I said, yeah, I'm surviving right now. So what is there to control? Everything is already figured out. You don't need to control things that are already in place, that are already in a systematic cycle. You know what I mean? God says to control to the extent of survival. So ask yourself, am I surviving right now? Are you surviving right now? Less control is more control. And with that being said, that brings me to number 3, which is to stay in the here and now. Oh my gosh, I cannot stress this enough. We have to take a moment of silence for that one, because if this isn't something that has drastically changed my life for the better, I don't know what is. Me being able to consciously stay in the here and now really allows me to create that balance that we all desire. And staying in the here and now and not worried so much about the future and not worried so much about the past, not being stuck in the past and not trying to jump ahead to the future really allows me to stay balanced and also stay sane. And it has a lot to do with trying to control things. So sometimes we find ourselves stuck in the past and being a reflection of what has happened to us in the past. It sticks with us, you know. Me, myself, I feel like my trauma has a lot to do with my relationship with my parents and just like the environment that I grew up in. And I notice like as an adult now how those things still affect me. But at the same time, I try not to let those things keep me stuck and stagnant. I try not to let those things determine my here and now and also my future. We're not there yet, you know? The only way that we can get to the future is if we stay here and embrace all that this moment has to offer. This moment right now has so much to offer. It has so much to teach you. Anytime that I find myself in an imbalanced state of mind and an imbalanced state of being, it's because I'm too focused on the past or I'm too focused on the future. And once I get back to the here and now, that is when I feel the most free. That is when all of my creativity flows. That's when I get all these ideas about how to move forward or how to let go of certain things. That is when I feel free. I feel so liberated when I'm in the here and now. You have to understand that in order to stay in the here and now, you have to go through a process of detachment. Like you have to detach from things that you've experienced in the past and things that's caused you trauma in the past. And you also have to detach from this version of yourself that you're trying so hard to become, because if you're attached to this and you're attached to that, then it leaves no room for who you are right now. I have this book that I read that I bought like 2 years ago, and I read it and I was like, wow, this is very interesting. The book is called Be Here Now. I forgot who the author of the book is, but it's called Be Here Now, and I'll insert a clip of it so you guys can go and check it out, and I'll also insert a link in the description below so that you can go and get that if you want to. And it's really, really, really a great book. Like I said, I bought it 2 years ago and I just recently went back and started reading it. I understand that book a lot more because it makes so much sense to just be in this moment. That brings me to number 4, which is balance is what drives us all. Balance is what drives us all. We all want to live a balanced life. That's all of our deepest desire, whether we are consciously aware of that or unconsciously aware of it. We're all seeking to find balance in our lives. This is the thing. Balance exists in the here and now. Like I said, if you're too focused on the past and if you're too focused on the future, it creates a lot of imbalance because that's not where you are right now. Being in the here and now really allows you to embrace the balance that the here and now offers, right? Balance is also understanding that all is one. You are a part of a great beingness, the highest beingness. If you understand that, then you lose your ego, you lose a sense of me, you lose the sense of I. You're stripped of all of that attachment that really hinders you and weighs you down. Balance. It's all about balance. Life is all about balance. If you truly understand how to create and maintain balance, then life will be amazing. Balance is the key to a happy, healthy life. And with that being said, I want to mention our 90-day program at Be Human. It's called the 90-Day Take Back Your Power program. I've had enough life experience to understand that balance is the key to a happy, healthy life, and I've put together this program to help you create the balance that you desire in your life. I'm really excited about this program because I've literally been my own test client. I've just worked so hard to implement these things that I've constructed in this program into my own life. It is designed to help you recreate your entire life and reprogram your mind, reprogram your whole beingness. Be sure to check that out in the description down below at BeHumanOfficial.com. Number 5, everything is programmatic. Everything is a program. This is an analogy that I like to use when I talk about this. So you have a computer, right? Built into that computer, that whole computer system is a program. That is what makes the computer run the way that it's supposed to run. It's a system. The whole entire system is run based off of this built-in software, this built-in program. It's the same exact way with you. You have been programmed, whether it's by your parents, your grandparents, the environment, your friends, the people that you hang around, social media, the government. No matter what it is, everybody is playing their part in programming you. Me making this video and talking to you directly right now is a program. I am trying to program you. I know how that may sound. I know it may sound like really odd, but it's all a part of a program. If you have children right now, parenting, you are programming your child to act a certain way right now. Your program may be expired. It may not work for you anymore, which is why you run into blocks, you run into stagnation, you run into confusion and depression and things like that. It's because your program no longer works for you. So what do you need to do? You need to reprogram yourself. In your body, the program is up here. It's in your mind. Your mind is what keeps you going. Your mind controls your body. Your mind communicates with your body what needs to be said, how it needs to be said, what type of movement needs to go on. Your mind is the program. Your mind is what controls you. In order for you to experience a different life, you need to focus on reprogramming your mind. This is why you run into confusion. This is why you run into depression. This is why you run into blocks. This is why you run into stagnation. Your mind, your body, and your spirit are not aligned. Mind control is life control. When you control your mind, you control your body. When you control your body, you control your entire life. You must reprogram your mind. So like I said before, our 90-day program really does help with this. If you're looking to create balance, maintain that balance, facilitate growth, restructure your life, understand yourself on a deeper level, build a relationship with God, and also understand God on a deeper level, then this program is definitely for you. So be sure to check that out in the description below. Our website is BeHumanOfficial.com. Follow us on all social medias at BeHumanOfficial. And all right, my loves, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I really appreciate you guys for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please consider giving it a big thumbs up down below. Also, comment down below what was your favorite part of the video. Let me know down below what you guys are taking with you into 2023. I hope that is something positive. I hope that is something productive. I hope that is transformative. And I also hope that it helps you create and maintain balance and facilitate growth in your life. As always, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay sane. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.